Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I'm coming to you from the HQ here at Elite Performance Prep Academy, right? The house that Tasha built along with Jelani and Becky and amazing team members here. So, if you're watching this, my name is Satillaa. I am one of the partners here at Elite Performance Prep Academy. See, we go back to about a year and a half ago. My sons, we were living in Florida. And my sons kept asking me, Dad, can you homeschool us? Now, at the time, I'm like, I run a business. I don't think we can homeschool you because I don't know how. But all the whole time while my sons are talking to me about homeschooling, they're communicating to me. They're telling me, they don't like school. School is a waste of time. Now, before you get all crazy on me, look, if you're a parent who follows his channel, if you're a parent who wants to homeschool, if you're a parent who just knows something is not right with what's happening with your child, and I get it, most parents, they don't care. They just drop their kids off at school. Most parents are good. They're just good, right? My kids are gone from 8 to 3. I trust the government. If that is you, this is not for you. So I'm talking to parents out there who are like me. Parents who they know that your child's education is so important. And what your children are hearing and seeing and feeling and experiencing every day, you know that the indoctrination taking place inside of the school system is not for you. So go back about a year and a half ago, my sons they're practically begging us to homeschool. I don't know how to do this. And their mom was like, well, I don't know how to do it. Then I met an individual. Many of you know who she is. She is the owner and the founder of Elite Performance. She has this vision to go create this academy where she could inspire young men and young women, where she could really make a difference and take them out of what we would call the conveyor belt, antiquated, ancient, useless school system, where they teach you how to be a worker and not a critical thinker. So Tasha has this vision. And we reach out, we have a conversation. We pull our kids from school 6 weeks before school gets done, and she starts to work with them online. And they love it. They absolutely love it. Of course, we join Elite, obviously, because I'm part of the ownership now. And we moved here to Vegas for a number of reasons, and Elite happens to be here. And my sons are loving it. They are absolutely loving the homeschool, the micro school homeschool system we have built. So I wanted to share something with you guys today that's just gonna help you as a mom and as a dad with your children. I got children. There's a lot of gurus out there, right, who don't have children. They have dogs. There's nothing wrong with dogs. I like dogs. I don't like cats, but I do like dogs. There's a lot of gurus out there who want to tell you how to raise your children. I'm gonna tell you right now, unless you are raising children, you have no business telling me how to raise mine. And if you do have children, I welcome you to in the space if you are open like I am. So 3 things I wanted to share with you that we pride ourselves on here at Elite Performance Prep Academy. Number 1, your words matter. I'm going through this with my own sons right now. I have a 17-year-old, a 14-year-old, and an 11-year-old. Teenagers, junior, 8th grader, 6th grader. It's not easy. And I'm still learning how to be a great father. But one thing that really stands out is the words that I use matter. Because the words and the intention and the tone and the love from where I come from as a father and the words that I speak into and breathe into my sons matters. I can either be a jerk and yell, which is not that productive. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever done. And I still lose my cool and I'm still figuring this out. But I challenge you, if you're a parent, I want you to look at how you talk to your children. Do you talk to them like you're talking it down to them? Are you condescending? Do you assume they should just know these things because you told them once or twice? I'd have you consider the words that you use are so critical for their growth and development. You see, if you only yell at your children, it causes them to be afraid. If they're afraid, they can't critically think and make decisions based off of logic and rationale and listening to the Spirit of God and off of what they've learned. They make it out of fear. Here at Elite Performance Prep Academy, we pride ourselves on using language that builds, that creates, that inspires our children, that gives them ambition and aspiration. What would happen if your child was spoken to in a manner where they were just spoken to as if they were the most brilliant, incredible, dynamic, outgoing human beings? What if you spoke to your children in a tone that you would speak with a client or an employee or a colleague? It's amazing those words matter. So that's the first thing. Something I love here at Elite is the words we use, it really matters. As the parent, you need to take a look. Hi, Marley. You need to take a look at the words that you use towards your children. Now, you're going to fall short as a parent. I'm clear of that. And when you fall short, apologize, make it right, clean it up, and move forward. Words matter. Number 2 is your environment. As a parent, you have got to put your children inside of environments where they can thrive. Nobody likes living in a pig pen. And sometimes I'm not even just talking about the physical environment. I'm talking about, number 1, do you give them responsibility? Every child ought to know that they are needed in the home. Dishes, chores, laundry, sweeping, cleaning. Like, every child needs responsibility. If you do not give your child responsibility and hold them accountable, you are making them weak, just like a little chicken. I wish I had a little, pretend this is like a little egg. Louis Vuitton. See, we got a baller here. If this is like the egg, the shell, and there's a chicken inside, you cannot break the egg from the outside. If you crack the shell from the outside, you weaken the chicken, and the chicken does not have a great chance to survive. The same thing with kids. You got to give them an environment where they've got responsibility. And of course, they're not going to follow through. They're not always. So you got to hold them accountable with love. Again, use your words. Number 2, distractions. How many of you literally take, man, I wish I had something else here. Let's pretend this is a cell phone. How many of you just give this to your child and you're like, go ahead, here, watch the screen. And your little ones are literally addicted to a screen. I got news for you. You are hurting your child. If you do not limit the distractions of a screen, the distractions of video games, like I have nothing against video games and screens. We all use them. I played Nintendo growing up. Dun, 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 dun. That's when I played. It was like 100 years ago. But the environment from responsibility, the environment of distractions, the environment of like being surrounded by good people. You want your children to be around ambitious adults who are thriving, adults who are healthy, adults who are moving and grooving and up to big things, who know how to use language to build and to create, to inspire. You can't afford to put your children in a pig pen with the pigs because they smell like pig crap and they smell like pigs, figuratively and literally. So take a look at the environment that you're raising your children in. And I'm not saying your home needs to be spick and span. Mine isn't. I mean, I got 3 boys and I got nieces and nephews who roll through and we got slippers and food and Cheerio. We got all kinds of stuff. But this is where the accountability and responsibility come through. So number 1, do your words inspire your children? Do you know how to use words that inspire, that build, that create with love and light and possibility? Or are all of your words condescending? Number 2, does your environment build? Does it inspire? Does it make them feel better? Your home, your car, the people they spend time with, the responsibilities, the distractions. You got to remove distractions. Then come up with some simple rules. Come up with some, again, we have one of the rules in our home is like electronics do not go upstairs and into bedrooms. All the phones charged downstairs. That's tough in the beginning. If it's not been a rule, and then you got to enforce it and hold them accountable. But you'll thank me for it. Your children do not need to be hooked on digital fentanyl. And believe me, if they are watching every form of social media 24/7, they're becoming addicted to the digital fentanyl. And just a matter of time before it erodes this thing. So words, environment, and the last one I'm going to talk about here regarding your children is example. You do not want to be the parent who tells your children, hey, go after your dreams. I'm not going after mine because I don't believe it. but you should go after yours. It don't work that way. Parents, when was the last time that you set a goal and achieved it? When was the last time you did something for you? When was the last time that you set out on a journey to lose weight, to get more fit, to run a race, to make more money, to take a trip, to write a book, to launch a podcast, to go climb a mountain peak, to do something tough, to show your children I can do hard things, and so can you. Your job is to be an example. Your job is to show them. There's a phrase that says, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Now, some of you are like, well, I grew up with parents who were divorced like 3 times and who didn't have jobs and they were alcoholics. Look, I get that. You're not an apple. That's the beautiful thing. You actually have choice. I love this story where there's like these 2 brothers, right? 2 brothers. One brother says to, he's an alcoholic. He's broke. He's addicted to drugs. And this brother says, well, the reason I'm this way is because my father was an alcoholic. Oh, they go to the other brother, same home, same experience, same environment, same everything. And this brother says, he was successful, he was wealthy, he was fit, he was happy at his family. And he says, well, the reason I am this way is because my father was an alcoholic. Parents, you have an opportunity to breathe life into your children. You have an opportunity to create an environment where they can thrive. And you have the opportunity to be an example of what's possible. Either be the example or be the warning. I'm leaving this here because I wanted to share some thoughts. I'm grateful. I love what we do here at Elite Performance Prep Academy. I love the way we pour into our children. I love that we're building leaders, future leaders, like leaders who do not memorize useless facts and regurgitate them for useless tests. I love that we are building critical thinkers, children who know how to think and question and ask questions and know how to really evaluate opportunities, who know how to speak, influence, persuade, who know how to debate, who know how to take a stand, who know how to plant the flag in the ground and say, this is what I stand, this is what I believe. And I may go against the masses, it's okay. I love the children at Elite Performance Prep Academy. We've got centers in Florida. We got we got online centers. We got students across 11 different states. We're here, and I'm here in Las Vegas, where HQ is. We got another center coming up in Dallas. We got another center coming up in Freeport. I love what we do. So this has been helpful, my friends, and you're a parent. More than anything, more than anything, I need you to go be a great parent and give your children opportunity. Start with the words that you use. Create an environment that is safe, that doesn't have distractions constantly, indoctrinating them with fentanyl, like figurative fentanyl to their brains and minds and their development. And then be an example. Be an example for them. This is Satillaa. I'm out. Have an amazing day. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you are a parent who's watching this or who's been watching what we are doing here at Elite, and you just have that feeling in your heart that's like, man, I want to homeschool my child, but I don't know how, or I'm afraid, shoot us a DM. Our team will reach out to you. We'll show you how we can bring a cohort, an online cohort or a cohort to your area. We've got the Bay Area cohort coming up. We've got Florida. We've got Dallas coming up, meet and greet in Dallas in March. I mean, guys, we are expanding because there are parents out there just like you who know, it's time to take my children back. It's time to raise my children and not co-parent with the government. All right, have a great day, my friends. I'm out.